Hello viewers, welcome to Arunachala Academy, Thoughts of Tamil Poets. In this video series, we are looking at the philosophy of influential Tamil poets of the past 3000 years. In this particular video, we are going to look at the very famous poem written by Kaniyan Poongundran called Yaadum Oore Yaavarum Keleer. Kaniyan Poongundran is a sangam age poet, which means he would have lived between 500 BCE to 100th Common Era. Kaniyan Poongundran means an astrologer or mathematician from the village Poongundram. He would have been a philosopher and a poet apart from his profession. Other than this, not many details are known about him. Yaadum Oore Yaavarum Keleer poem has about 13 lines. Let's look at them closely, line by line, so that we can understand better. Yaadum Oore Yaavarum Keleer. This means all towns are ours, everyone is our kin. This line speaks about universality, about global citizenship. All humans are related to each other by blood, and in the same way, humanity is not bound to a single place. We belong to every place on earth. The next lines, Teedum nandrum pirar taravara, nodalum tanidalum avatror anna. This means goodness and evil things in our life do not come from others. In the same way, our pleasure and pain also do not come from outside. These lines talk about the free will every human has. This means we shape our life through our perception and subsequent action according to it. We are liable for anything that happens in our life. Consciously or not, we partly shape our life. The next few lines, Sadalam puduvadu andre, Valdal inidana magildandrum ilame, Munivin innadandralum ilame. This means death is not a new concept. So living is not fully a joyful act. But life is also not to be something that has to be worried about. These lines speak about the inevitability of death and how the poet approaches life. Death has happened to many in the past and every life is going to meet it once. Hence, Kaniyan Poongundran, the poet, does not see life as something that we have to be very happy about. At the same time, he does not renounce life. The next few lines, Minnodu vaanam tantuli talai yanadu, kal porudumirangum mallal periyatru, நீர்வழி படுவும் புனைபோல் ஆருயிர் முறைவழி படுவும் என்பது திறவோர் காட்சியில் தெளிந்தனம் ஆகலின். This means, with lightning, rain falls down randomly on earth. These water droplets then become a river whose flow is shaped by the land. This flow again restricts the possibilities of the direction a boat can travel. From wise men, the poet has learned that life is also like that boat. This thought has given him a great clarity on life. These lines explain the limits of our free will or limits of our personal influence on what's happening in our life. Anything, including the opportunity for you to hear or watch this video, is possible because of consequences of many circumstantial events, however random they may be. The next few lines. Maatchiyin periyore viyathalum ilame, siriyore igaldal adaninum ilame. By that clarity on life, the poet never marvels at the greatness of great people. Also, the poet does not think bad of the lower men. These lines explain that many great men are great not just because they worked hard. There is an element of outside influence on it. For example, in Mahatma Gandhi's life, South African train incident and watching of a play in local theatre had a lasting influence on his life, which eventually made him a Mahatma. In the same way, lower men are lower because of the way he was brought up or he lacked opportunities for education, etc. So there is no point in marveling or despairing people. The poet considers everyone equal even though he can find differences amongst them. This poem belongs to the Sangam age, which is about 2000 to 3000 years back in time from now. But the concept explained in it are something humanity is still waiting to accomplish as a whole. Some of them are universal or world citizenship, accepting every one of us to be related by blood, accepting the free will we have and not blame things on others, accepting the limits of our free will as our life is moving towards destiny shaped by the circumstances, seeing all life as equal irrespective of their accomplishment, because one's greatness or bad behavior is partly shaped by environment and he has nothing to do about it. Thanks for listening. This is Deepan Shanmugasundaram from Arunachala Academy. Like, share and subscribe as an appreciation of our effort.